Welcome back, everyone, to YouTube's #1 Fear and Hunger speed runner, ultimate best super pro at this game, unstoppable. I'm pretty excited for this next leg of things, though. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat that it comes back in with the last page of the book. But I'm excited because we crossed a little bit of a threshold, like enough of one where what lies in front of me is pretty unknown. And it's been a minute since I've been in that point in the game. I've been spinning my wheels for a hot minute, you know? I don't know what happens if you fail this toss. Do you end up fighting the skeleton? Yes, you end up fighting the skeleton, which is not something I intend to do, so I'm just going to reset until I have a skeleton buddy again. How many times am I going to have to do this? The answer is 4. It took 4 times. I had to walk past that organ that I, stabbed to death or whatever it was numerous times there, and I'm really wondering right now what the consequence of that is, whether or not I should have done that. I feel like that there's got to be a distinct branch that happens based on whether or not you destroy that organ. So I threw it out there that I want people to pitch me names for these skeletons, and I think at the time of recording this there was 3 names put forward, so I have my earliest stash of names. Noel was the first one that was put out there. I don't know if the person who suggested it is named Noel or something as simple as that. I don't want to deal with you. I was kind of hoping to go that direction, though. Try and sneak past. I should make sure that I have an explosive vial. Oh shit, maybe I don't. What are book pages too? Those aren't in my book inventory? A collection of book pages. They are illegible without the full context. Do they mention Magic of Sylvian? Very strange, very interesting. I don't know if you could find multiple of those and kind of piece them together. There's the explosive vials. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight my way through this. But I was just thinking that, like, I really, really hope that at least one of those was saved on the other side of where's my mind at? Just after that, I had some of them from before I threw down the Book of Enlightenment. That's the main thing. That's what it comes down to. Don't critical slash my skeleton. He's not bleeding. I kind of don't know what that marker means. I don't think you really can make him bleed. Oh, yeah, you stay away with that infection bullshit. I know your moves. Noel, I'm very sorry this happened to you. I don't know what that's all about. Sorry? Oh, wait, this direction is just where Lagarde was, isn't it? Yeah, that's not really where I want to be going yet. I'm excited to kind of explore more down here, go back and use that vial to check out that other branch. But he's really ruining my day. But do I only have one of these? No, I can go back. That's actually perfect. That's what I'll do. Because this actually is kind of a shortcut to where I want to be. So now that I have the portals, that's so huge. I'll just skip around him and not deal with that. Aw, come on, don't make me eat the words that quickly. That sucks. You jerk. Don't worry, I'll deke him out on the other side of this cart here. Oh, well, well, he's just like standing guard. I thought he would kind of run after me. You don't work how I thought you did, man. I'm genuinely surprised that was an option. And now I'm just going to immediately hoof it out of there? I can't believe that worked at all. Interesting. I'm a little bit scared he's going to, like, run up Diary of an Unknown Guard. I don't know if that's what I read last time. Oh, yeah, they've scavenged this stuff really heavily. Yeah, I don't know if that guy's gonna run up right behind me. A contraption used for mining. You have no idea about its purpose. There's a really great joke in West of Loathing about mine-splaining something to people. Oh, it's good stuff. The levers are rusty and jammed, so there's no using it. I'm guessing also picked over, or just unusable. Well, let me head left first. People aren't doing their best. But they'll manage for now. I'm about to lose this torch. Alright. Whoever threw out the recommendation for the hotkey for the torch, you're a gem. Lighting the torch with him standing right there. It feels very, very incorrect to try and fight this. Like, there's no way that isn't so strong. I might have to try. I don't have to try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if between quite a bunch of different options I have available here, just get a critical hit right off the bat. That's also a very viable strategy. I can't believe I didn't think of that one myself. Oh wait, you guys gotta go after that shit. There you go. Perfection. I feel like in this particular guard, it's much more apparent that the stinger is like facing outwards in a way that isn't really the case with the regular guard. But anyway, landing a couple crits and things, that's a A+ strategy. I'm gonna try and employ that much more often. Oh, he can still tackle me. Oh, and it's as he was dying too. I hate that shit. Come on. You stay down. Prison guard's loincloth and 2 arrows. I really don't think those arrows matter at all. The loincloth is better? I mean, do I give it to Noel? Oh, I could give him a shield and the mace that I found. When did I find that? Was that recent? Damn. I can deck him out with way, way more than I thought I could. I just maybe could have given some of that to him sooner. Oh, and I still don't have any vials though. I like don't have really the means of healing him. And I assume if he dies holding all that shit, then that's all gone. So I don't know. I want to be kind of conservative with how I'm using those pieces of gear and everything. Oh shit. Could you actually just I'm gonna repair my mind by fighting this door. And I'm just gonna make most of them just kind of like just guard or whatever. And if I just do this, well, I should be able to slowly trickle my mind up. And by doing this, I'm sure the seconds that you're spending out of combat, I don't think that's even enough. I don't think that's enough to potentially drain my mind or hunger in any meaningful way. And mind isn't even a concern. It's that the only risk of this, I think, is depleting my hunger. But I think the benefit I'm getting out of it way outweighs that. So this seems like a pretty damn good solution to me. It is funny when they all guard because it makes it like, the door is terrifying. All the hellish horrors they've seen down in these dungeons, and this wooden door is freaking them the hell out. Now I just need like that Beatles stone or what the one that lets you trickle health back into people. I would be genuinely set if I had that. Well, I'm glad the very first attempt to break this door down went so poorly, because I don't know if I would have thought about the fact that that was a farmable way of gaining that. I guess I was probably wasting my torch a little bit too. Cooking pot. Already scavenged. Crude writing. So, this is where it has come down to. Forgive us, Almer. Almer's my boy. What's so bad about that? The body's been cut into several pieces. Some of the markings on the limbs suggest that he was cut into food. There is a saw blade stuck in his head. You We've got shark teeth. Oh shit, it's not just like a regular bone saw. Is that... It's a weapon. The razor edge of the blade easily shreds soft skin. I wonder if it really specifically is better against a certain enemy type. Well, there you go. You're getting an even beefier, freakier thing to fight with now. I mean, once you force the door down, like it's a farmable way to recover your health and mind and things, but then like, you know, eventually you do have to proceed, and once you've busted down the door, that's kind of it. All right, that's all covered up. A badly mutilated skeleton sitting here. There are claw marks all over its bones, and many of the bones are missing. I was curious if it would present necromancy as an option again. Like, obviously I already have a guy, so... Ah, damn. Find opium. Okay, so I still got something. People have been telling me in the comments to be less wary of smoking opium. you guys, you pushers. But in the thing that I was afraid of was having withdrawals. Oh shit. I think I think you gotta confront them and then run probably, or like maybe you can both pyromancy one of these. I guess I should kind of learn that. But yeah, it's heroin. It's, oh fuck. Well, ruin. Oh god, the colors. I think I will be running then. But yeah, where was I going with any of that? That train of thought is gonzo. Okay. Just grab ourselves a quick rock. There's certainly time for that. Dead end. More ghosts. Are those the ones I had woken up before? No, that wasn't on this save. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. But I did just wander back, I think, to the like, sex cult that's eating each other. Whatever their deal is. Did I? I must be. Yes. This is what I expected. Okay, so there's no reason to go back that way, I don't think. The lost torch is freaking me out. I'm lighting a new torch. So there are a lot of these ghosts floating around at this point. And right now, I have no way of dealing with them. Right, okay, the sword, which I don't think I'm touching. I don't think I have any way of freeing that. See, I don't like this. Ooh, okay, that, I kind of ended up in a, like, on the other side of it. They can still run up and grab the rest of my party and things, but I might actually... Yes, okay, that's perfect. I kind of have the runway needed to get out of there. Okay. Wait a second, though. What? Oh, damn it. Because I blood portaled back. So I just blew a hole in that. And then you can run through the ghosts. So it's just an alternate way to get to here. So I think going backwards and blowing that up has no value. I farmed some resources off that door. But then that specific room with the guy in it, I guess I got the shark tooth sword. Maybe that sword rules. If a sword is even like an accurate description for it. But currently it seems like that was not necessary, and a slight draft can be felt from the staircase. But I probably wouldn't go back for that. God damn, man. I was not ready for that. This is going far up, which is freaking me out a little bit, actually. I feel like I've spent all this time going down, down, down. Am I gonna pop out like in one of the early areas of the game? 3 torches. I'm pretty low on torches. And everyone's starting to get a little hangry. So that is a growing concern, actually. I'm pretty low on food at this point. Give out a little bit, some morsels. Yeah, keeping everyone fed is a bit of an issue. What? Oh shit. Okay. Bone saw and turnip. So really not even great things. This is not... Maybe this isn't even really where I thought it was. I'm gonna mess around with it though. Oh, they didn't lose their like hunger, negative hunger stat anywhere near as quickly as I hoped they would. Oh, the number popped up in kind of a weird place. Oh, shit. Good job, Noel. Noel. Kind of wanted to call him like Noel. Oh, you suck. That's so garbage. All right, at least I have quite a lot of these. I guess we give him a search too. Meat cleaver and another loincloth. And cell keys floor 3. So is all of this anywhere I've explored before? It is. That's the elite guard. But this back here would be new. Okay, I got something out of it. Blue vial's pretty nice, actually. Oh, no, and that's also somewhere I've been, I think, maybe. None of that detour. The blue vial is nice, but realistically, I should kind of just use it now. So there you go. That's all I really achieved off of that. There was a couple crates, but even those I think were picked over. So most of what I've done this episode is wander into areas that honestly I don't think feel worth my time. I guess it's a bit of a last minute opportunity to scavenge up some supplies. I killed this guy, so was this a dead end? Where did I leave off here? No. This is where Lagarde was. And so that's also where the way down is. So I don't know if there's any reason to go engage with Lagarde. Oh, shit. There's so many of you all of a sudden. Maybe we can take his arm out in one? It'll be right on the line. Alright. Nice try, man. You can't always do your best. Yes, stay with that. Nice, perfectly done. The team's really coming into their own. Punching away those kneecaps. Nice. Okay, we are deadly. Small key. Those are actually really nice to have. Things like not being able to use certain things like lock chests and stuff really sucks. Do a little investigate. Cube hole. Open the doors. Cube of depths seems to react to the doorway. You feel a pulse coming from the cube. Ooh, people are immediately hungry again. A stale and close air fills the ancient hallways. Still and close, I guess, yeah. Whoa. Major change in scenery. Bear traps all over the place. Not stoked on that. The coffin is sealed shut tight. There is no opening it. I will confirm that that's true of all of these. Oh, Jesus. You. You're nasty, man. I don't like the way you squeezed out of that hole. The Bloody Man stumbles from the shadows. It's a very accurate name. Wanda's not stoked on this at all. Not a fan. Probably this thing can cause infection. So I would like to start hacking limbs off as quickly as I can. I think anything that is like visibly like, I don't know, dirty is a concern. Okay, just blasting his arms off was enough. Leave. Search. I'll leave that for now. Can I interact with the hole that he squeezed out of? I think I'll just bust it. Save the keys for things like chests. Good job, girl. This is kind of wild. It's kind of wild after all this time to enter an area that's so wildly new. Yeah, it kind of just wasn't I just kind of wasn't expecting it. I kind of wasn't sure how much it would matter where those attacks ended up redirected. Dead fish eyes. So I'm going to assume you also have nothing on you. Now this I don't think I can force open. And I guess I can't use the key from this side. I would assume that would matter. Too strong. Unless I doubt that just chucking down a pyromancy trick would be enough, but I'm curious to try. 200, like it was pretty good. Oh, damn you. Well, I'm going to assume they have like 1,000 health or something outside of my ability. All of these are like sealed. What about these statues though? The stone statue is standing ominously here. It's too heavy to move. It won't even budge. Alright. You, me, and these doors. They can't keep me out. Try as they might. They're no match for my might. I do not like the way that these slippery ghouls are chipping away at my stats. That's becoming a concern for me. See, I don't know if I needed a key for that one. It kind of seemed like no. Iron spear. Ooh. Oh, he can't. But the meat cleaver, but it's worse. Alright. You could probably use the spear, but such a huge trade-off in defense. I don't think I want that. And I barely saw the ghoul climbing there. I kind of knew that was coming. My stats are a growing concern here. I really, if I can teach the girl like a healing spell or something like that, I feel like that would be the difference maker. That would, oh come on, he tackled and bit? You get lost with all that. You did all of that before fucking keeling over, dying? How did you manage to do all of those extra things? God damn, man. At least I have my heal infection stone. I'd be screwed without that. I can't believe what a run ruiner that can be and how easily that can be. Alright, I'm getting a little tense. What's getting censored off you guys? An ancient statue of great proportions. I love those proportions. The statue seems to depict ancient kings judging from their head ornaments and from seemingly their torso-length wangs. That would also give it away. Oh, so I had to go wide around it. But like there wasn't actually anything there. I had to break down some doors. Oh, there was the one room that I guess I couldn't get into. But it just wasn't it wasn't like that complicated or anything. Now I can kind of compare with this side. I guess I don't want to be fighting these guys. I don't know if I should just be like going at their heads or anything. I've had no real indication that there's a best way to approach fighting these guys, because he can still bite like no matter what. Fuck you. Drop dead. Why didn't you die? Everyone just blast that body. I'm a little worried for Noel here. I will have the opportunity to attempt to necromancy one of these guys if I need to, but like, I don't really want to do that. It stands ominously, too heavy, won't budge. I was curious if I need to be like recreating the pattern or something like that. We got a bogey wandering around down there. I guess that's kind of the only direction I can go. I don't like the look of him, but I can't go this way. Where he is the only way I can go. Bear trap, bear trap. Okay, can I possibly... Oh, damn it. I thought that would have been so smart. Lure him into the bear traps that the game threw down. I assume I still have one. I have multiple. Oh, come on. I don't know if that worked. And now, if anything, I'm probably just going to go step on that. The body snatcher. He does have a lot of limbs. Too many for my liking. I don't like the one that's actively holding a dagger. The pipe. I'm not a big fan of. Paralysis dart. Well, you're dead. That just took him out so suddenly, so immediately as well. Oh wait, in the 200 range was enough by itself, so it's not crazy. No more darts, please. And then otherwise, I think we just focus on hacking you up a little bit. Okay, all those limbs dealt with so quickly. Excellent work, team. I am so terrified that there is now, it's solid and scaly under the coat. Oh, God. Take the trench coat of the creature and you find a throwing dart. But yeah, I'm scared that I'm going to walk on that. Walk on the bear trap that I put down. Oh, she has no arms left. When did you lose your other arm? Oh, I did have to repair bleeding for her at some point. I didn't realize the loincloth was technically better than what she was wearing. She's having a rough go. It's not been good for her. I can confirm that the bear trap is not a concern where I was thinking. Oh, wait, there is a door up there. There is a reason to go back there. Oh, shit. Okay. So, I smoke tobacco is what I was thinking. Maybe I don't have any of that. I'll smoke some opium, I guess. Oh, everyone had to gather up for that. Ah, I totally cleared his mind. Okay, so that's good then. I really hope this works. I don't want to have to fight this thing right now. Shit. That's kind of brutal. Ooh, but he didn't come back. Okay, so now, like, what am I gonna get here? Am I gonna get like a half-dead, damaged, shitty ghoul, or will it be regular? The bloody man is in too bad a shape to even stand. Oh, the way it just kind of dropped over again was kind of nasty. Okay, what are the odds I can do anything with this? Sturdy ancient door here. The door is practically solid stone. There's no way of breaking it. It looked like a similar design as to the big door that I used the cube to get down here with. But I think that's just like artistically a cool choice. I don't think it actually has any bearing. I don't know if how those statues are placed means anything. Do all of them say it won't budge? Yes. That one in the very bottom center there, it had like a very distinct like moon drawn on it, and I was curious if that meant anything really. Okay, so that is a lot of ground to cover. You either fight the many-armed guy and like a ghoul, or you fight like 3 ghouls. Seems to be the approximate trade-off of those route options. I'm down a skeleton. I am absolutely flying through torches. And most of what I did this episode, the early stuff wandering around in those kind of previous areas, was a lot of wasted time. So I think, like, this, what I've done so far here will be overwritten with a subsequent attempt. So I might as well just try and learn. The darkness hides enormous city ruins. There's an enormous underground city? That looked so cool. I could see so little of it. Hey, nice. Okay, these actually have supplies in them again. Been a minute. What if I'm never gonna find an Alchemilia book? What if you had to have found that early on? How can something like this remain hidden from the world? I didn't realize what I got myself into when I stepped down to this darkness. These ruins give me terrible feelings. If something like this was still waiting for us, what else is there yet to come? That's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like I dealt with a lot. There's a city down here. I'm also just realizing, did not talking to the guard have consequences, or not discovering his body? Like, I don't think there was any benefit to that other than these characters being like, oh, we should turn back. And I also don't know if the ways that the dungeon was changing, like the fact that hard enemies were showing up on my way back out, is that just because I made it to a certain depth in the dungeon, or did interacting with the guard trigger that? And do I avoid anything by not interacting with them? There's a lot of questions here. But yeah, you guys are stoked on the city. It'll be a grand adventure. You'll all have a blast down here. I'm certain of it. I was thinking, what are the odds she can use a bow? She's not using anything anytime soon. Can you use the bow? At least someone can. A short, compact bow requires 2 hands. If you have iron arrows, you can shoot with shift. Like, out of combat is the idea, right? Oh, look at that, some shrooms. But did I add 1 dried mushroom? It's very, very minimal. The darkness engulfs you. Hey, a chance to find other useful books. But the books are in a state of rot. The damp air has had its way with them. So what are the odds? There's got to be something in this room that has value, right? Well, so much for that brief glimmer of hope that I might one day get to read again. That room sucked. Ooh, cool statue. The decoration in these games is always so awesome. The ancient city is shrouded in darkness. Hood. Long, rotten moss and dust. You feel repulsed by it. Bone saw. More repulsed. You're getting scared. Is every time I interact one of those... Okay, my mind might have been dropping off just on its own. I was curious if every time I interacted with one, like, that I might have been shaving sanity off. Well, I guess mushrooms are what's on the menu here tonight, everyone. You better load up. And on a subsequent attempt, when I save a substantial amount of time, I won't need to dip into the stash quite so aggressively here. Well, there it is. There's all those mushrooms all at once. Massive statue. Ancient broken statue stands here. Okay, so you can't even interact with it. You were getting scared. Okay, let's deal with that again then, right? Oh, I only have 1 opium. I thought on one of those saves I found an absolute shitload of it. Let me quickly double check. Because I guess I can recover my mind with the Sorcerer's Stone. I just would have to find like a door that I can't break or something. And I know those are around. In fact, I know with minimal backtracking there would be an option. But what about just like this? Bars stand in your way. They seem to be way too firm to budge. You can hear some distant sounds echoing from the darkness. A terrible odor emanates from a distance. The tinderbox to light the beacon. Whoa, okay, okay. Lever up high there. That helped reveal that. And also just lighting. That was very cool. Yes. Light it all up. I want to see the city. Blue herb. every teeny tiny little bit of that. Even though I can't craft anything with it. Wow. I would be in a much better place overall if I had that. That was it. That was my last torch. I know that I... Oh, interesting. Okay, anyway, that's for anyone who's not fully paying attention, I have a recipe to make a book if I find the 3 different book pages, which is like a bit of an unlikely seeming thing to find, but it is possible. I'm very intrigued by that. Oh, is there... Doesn't seem like there's any way to reach that. So that little side of things seemed kind of empty. You guys are getting hungry again now too? An intimidating figurine is blocking the doorway. It's alive. Human. You were not worthy of passing through the gates of eternity. In this tribunal, suffer through your personal trials, torment on the loss of your close ones. Only through this pain can you reach enlightenment and understand your place in this world. If you can go through all this without still losing your original goals and dreams, only then shall I let you pass. Where should I start? You are not worthy of passing through the gates of eternity. Okay, that was the first thing you told me. The figurine doesn't seem to react to your question at all. Seems like his mind is lost with the time spent down in the darkness. Gotcha. The Beacon of Depths is standing here. The beacon's mechanisms are ancient. The light it radiates is supposed to guide souls to the next world. There appears to be a place for a cube-shaped object. I still have this? I didn't just activate like an alarm system or some shit, did I? An ancient cityscape rises before you. The ancient statue seems to follow you with its gaze. The guy down there went away. The statue is back. This is the fucking coolest thing that's ever happened in this game. In a game that's full of cool shit, you know? Okay, oh, damn. Okay, the ones that had, like, rotting stuff in them. So some of them can still be moldy, but the ones that had repulsive dust in them, or whatever it was, can be interacted with now. Oh, yeah. So I also want to go back to here to see if these books would now be legible. Studies at Grogeroth. Ooh, don't want to get bit by a rat. Book of Enlightenment. Okay, this is... I'm at a weird place right now. I guess I'm still kind of in a learning place. Like, I might not get killed anytime soon here. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I came back this way. That's cool. Beautiful, really. And freaky as all hell. The music is really trippy and everything, too. Like, I might not get killed spontaneously and need to force a reset. And so I kind of am just thinking, like, there's some pretty significant progress and discoveries. Oh, shit. What, there was the pig, and then, was there stairs in that photo? I might just have to pull it back up, because I don't have it anymore, but, you know, that knowledge is still in there, and I've... That's one thing I have going in my favor in this game, is remembering things from past attempts. So even though I never found that map on this attempt, I'm still going to try and figure this the hell out now. Alright, I have it pulled back up here. This weird, freaky pig statue sort of thing. People heading up the stairs, and some number of spots down from urns. Is that Does this all feel like what I'm seeing here? So, a pig thing? Oh, the torch died down. Oh, I thought I was getting hurt interacting with this. A mysterious statue of a pig is standing here. The statue seems hollow inside. Knock on it. The statue sounds hollow as well. Okay, so a bunch of guys heading up the staircase. There's the pig statue. There are 3 urns there. So those might be what I'm looking for. These are also 3 urns. There's ancient writing on the wall. You do not recognize the language, but you get ominous feelings from it. So if I just interact with everything as I walk south of those urns, that's feeling increasingly like not what I need to be doing right now. So those urns seem wrong. I guess. Well, I'm gonna wander around kind of spam interacting with the environment, so maybe I kind of edit that out, because I don't have much rhyme or reason here. Do you want to pray? Oh, okay, so oh, he's got to be the god of the depths, right? Because I mean, I don't know, I just am in the depths. It was either that or he's Grogaroth, but I don't feel like that's accurate. I don't know. I don't understand this map. I don't really know what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do here at all. You know, a big part of this is that I've clearly done some sort of like time warp, which is so fucking cool. And this seems to me, and like, okay, so if I start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it depends whether or not it counts this as one space, because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In which case, this would be where I interact, is right here. But maybe I need to do it in the present time, because maybe whatever it is I'm grabbing from here wouldn't be here yet, because we're in the past. So that's my growing theory that I have there. I'm excited to kind of investigate some of this stuff, play around with it. I guess I want to interact with the door here. Light is seeping from between the doorway cracks, but the door is sealed and won't budge. There are carvings that seem to depict gods entering the doorway, but a human being left outside. That's your interpretation, at least. There's also a shape of a king's crown on the door, suggesting a possible key. I mean, I have the salmon snake crown. I really doubt that has anything to do with anything. The doors don't even budge. The stone used for them seems to be especially hard. There's no breaking down these doors either. So where are all of you going? You're all going into this specific building, hey? Mahabra? That is totally... Oh my god. I don't know what that is. Maybe I fight it. Maybe I fight it, though, to learn some shit. Freaky thing, though. The uterus stumbles from the shadow. Oh my god, it just has like a fetus exposed there. Mahabra, it's totally a thing in Termina, and I don't remember now offhand like how that fits into the lore or anything. The way this thing walked was freaking me the hell out. You know, most things in there, like the embryo is kind of the weirdo standout thing of this fight, so that's probably the thing I should try and wail on first. Sorry, little unborn baby. Dislocating joints. Rusty claw. The mannequin keeps on fighting even without its head. I don't know if that's really what happened. The embryo fell on the ground from the uterus. Like, is this thing a mannequin? This is freaky, man. And because I'm hungry, I might be like weakened. But anyway, I'm expecting to die here. I'm just playing around with this fight a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing garbage damage. Oh, bloody. Oh no, stop that. No. No, you're supposed to have died already by now. I didn't expect you to be so I don't know, to fight back so hard, you little baby. Like, Should I be trying to fight this thing's, like, limbs? I think I just gotta keep wailing on the baby. I don't know if this feels like the move. That thing is not very strong. It obviously caused bleeding. The embryo stands up. Look at its little, like, lips and its freaky eyes and things. Maybe it's not killable. Maybe I need to be trying to experiment with, like, hacking up the mannequin thing instead. Regular stab. There's something really funny about that. Alright, this is kind of seeming like probably what I'm meant to do. So there's surprisingly strong legs. Critical stab. I'm trying to learn if I can even, like, put this thing off balance. Okay, one leg gone. This battle might not go long enough to learn the lessons I'm trying to here. Let's see if you can go at the head. Nice. Okay. So, we should at least learn here then if killing the main mannequin part of things is what I need to be doing. Oh, good job staying alive. Did it just heal or did it take 400 damage? Like, what just happened there? At this point, am I supposed to have switched to attacking the embryo? Like, this is a fucked up enemy. I don't know if I really understand. So wailing on the body, wailing on things other than the grotesque baby was the solution. Anyway, I kept just being like, well, I want to explore the next thing and see the next thing and then push this a little further and, like, see what the hell's going on here. My intrigue was overwhelming my sense of, like, all right, but I haven't played well. I should probably be resetting and exploring and, like, trying new things. But, like, I just kept seeing new shit. Oh, come on. There's more of those? That's not a one-off enemy? A gaping hole in the wall. You can't see anything in there. The hole seems to be a part of the building structure. Perhaps it's just a large gap between the walls. Do you see something move in the corner of your eye? Can't feel anything. Well, I doubt that will forever be nothing. You know, that seems unlikely. I think this is where I wrap it up. I think this was a very productive episode. I'm very intrigued by what comes next. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon.